baby.
How's it going out there?
Before we commence to taking any more stone down, we're gonna put a strap around this stone. It's a pretty big stone. But that is precariously resting on it. If it wasn't for the weight of this stone, it would have already fallen. That's why that stone's up a little bit. So if we take any of those stones off, this stone would go, and it would ruin my beautiful box gutter. Beautiful, beautiful box gutters. I ain't gonna let that happen. So Kerry's she's in the attic. There's Kerry Lou in the attic. She's gonna help me run the strap around the thing so yep. We can commence, and I'll put a strap around that one too. Okay. It looks like it can use a little shoring.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I feel a lot more comfortable. That is strapped so that stone won't move when we get to it. And when I take off the top stones, my tree wedge, I hope holds that one. We'll see how wiggly it gets once I get up there. We might even put the chain on it before we start moving those little ones up there. So now we're all, things shouldn't fall. That one's okay. Same thing on that side. Second stone carving of the Mooreland House getting ready to come down. I think I've got it close enough that it'll make it to the ground. I've still got to disconnect it mortarly, disconnect the mortar from the backside. But I thought I would look at that beautiful sunburst. Or I guess it's a flower. People, I mean, this is an elaborate carving for being 50 something feet off the ground. Anyway, we're about ready to go. And that's what it looks like without the pretty carved stone. It's not nearly as pretty from this side, but we're gonna make it that way again. I'm glad I leveraged up this stuff because I took off all the stones. There's still some brick on it that's probably helping to hold it in place, but I'll strap that up before I finish taking that brick off.
Getting the brick down, and we did learn from last time we're keeping all the angled. We are keeping the angled bricks so he doesn't have to recut them. So that will make our life a little easier later on. Frank's not taking these bricks off right yet. He's gonna come inside and measure the arch just so we have that measurement. So.
This time I know I'm going back with an arch.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that we know that, we're saving all the bricks for that. That is the arch. That's the rows of the arch. But I'm not very good at making an arch, but at least it's there. And he will not have to reshape those. We're keeping all of these angled cuts so he doesn't have to remark any of those. So last time we didn't know we were going to put a brick back in. We're going to stack all that brick that's in the man basket in here. So but we're getting there. He's down to the window arch. Well, we went ahead and clamped the arch to the window frame so that we could get those out without the rest of them falling. And it was pretty cool because the center keystone, I guess there's only one keystone, and that's the center. It's number 4, and the next one is number 5, which is pretty cool. I always like to see how they numbered them. And then,
if it doesn't work, it's Kerry's fault. She decided.
well, I thought that's how we did it last time, so we'll see. Well, this lime mortar didn't get wet, baby.
Some of it didn't.
The stuff that didn't get wet is what's holding it steady.
Yep.
Ah, it moved. There goes a clamp. You might be able to clamp it onto that window frame as well. All right, look at that. The keystone's out. Those aren't quite as big as the other dormer. That's at least a small blessing. Well, half the arch is down. We did find a surprise in the wall, though. Have you ever curious to know why there's a snake skin in the wall?
50 feet
50
in the air
feet.
in the stone wall.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
Did you see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a little guy.
It's just a little guy.
But I wonder if they were living in that hole or something.
Maybe. Well, we're gonna take that hole away from them. That's for sure.
Still, that's a long ways to go.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
That's a long way to go. This is Kerry's idea. Worked fantastic. Fantastic, baby.
Thanks.
But you said you copied my idea.
Well,
just didn't remember.
you just didn't remember.
Look at you. See the magnolia tree.
It's starting to blossom.
About time.
Yeah. A little cool for it. There's lots of blossoms on it, ready to bloom out, I guess. They smell really good when they're in full bloom. The outer arch. I'm on the wrong end of things again.
Maybe.
Hmm?
He's up for it. Just in case, might as well double clamp some of these since I have some.
Yeah. This is just mortar right here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Can I just toss it in?
Well, yeah, you can toss it in. Toss it out because the design is down there.
Yeah. I don't think you should use that one.
I don't have extra clamps.
No, you don't anymore.
Not anymore.
Nope, that one kind of went the other way.
Heads up below!
Well,
There you go.
kitten, look out below.
Okay.
Yeah, these aren't, there's more of them, but they're not near as big as the ones down there in that other dormer.
snake skins this side.
Yet. Oh, did you see the window move?
Yeah, I had it cinched up. We might have a basket full of stones, baby.
What's the weight limit for the man basket?
4,000.
Oh, I think we're good.
Well,
Maybe I should get out.
right. I didn't say it. That's good, right?
Yeah, that one's good.
So what would be easier? Doing these, putting them inside the house? All these little stones, or putting them down there on the...
Well, since if we put them down there, they've got to come up here anyway. And if we put them up here in the attic, they're out of the weather. So, that's my way of thinking.
That's probably,
I mean, the great big ones, but the little ones.
probably a good way to look at it, baby.
Well,
Just like the other dormer, as we've been taking it down, it's starting to lean. I noticed it when this was, as we took some of these down, they moved a little bit. But I still got 2 big bolts going through. So as long as we can keep some weight on those,
and that one right there.
I don't think it'll fall out.
Well, I hope not.
Who knows? It's all fun and games till the wall falls down.
So the wall falls down.
Just shows how precarious the whole kit and caboodle was.
Yeah. That's for sure. There's a big yellow strap right down there. Do you want to strap it into a post?
I want to. Do I want to do that?
Want or need?
Probably, since I think I'd be all right with it, but I'm gonna have to take all this down and be underneath this.
Yes.
As long as I'm here, if it falls, it's just the stones. But if I'm down there and it falls, then I'm stoned.
Well, true.
And I don't feel like getting stoned today.
Well, we could always put the man basket up against it,
I don't
too.
want to get drug tested.
We could always do that, too.
I've done that before.
We've done that before.
But I think the safe option is just, like I already got straps around that, just pull those straps in.
Yeah. It's a good one.
If I put something in,
There's some cargo straps in there.
I mean, I would only have to go around one of those to feel comfortable, because it just needs to.
Right. It doesn't have to go very far.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
You say there's big cargo straps in there?
There's one that I was using.
Okay.
We can't find the handle.
Who needs a handle?
I don't get to see this part very often. Is it gonna toss that one behind it underneath?
I just need to unhook it. They're hooked together from years of sitting together.
Hmm.
It's always fun trying to do it without
Ruining this. Yeah. Don't do that. There you go.
So I think I'm gonna need your help to jack that up.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Do you think we could just slide
That's what
that
I'm
one?
gonna try to see if I can. It's always fun working underneath the gigantic stone.
Yeah, I see that. Well, that works handy dandy. Now it's not gonna fall. That's awesome. Look at that. Got the
It
mark.
is a good thing we
Strap that.
in, though.
Yeah. Oh my.
That
Yeah.
would fall right now.
Yeah, it would. You did good.
So you think you can stabilize this as I bring it down?
Well, I held it up next to the railing so it wouldn't swing. Minnie, do you have your earplug? Do you have your earplug? Huh? Mia, what are you doing? Show my girls. My pretty girls. Yeah. All done.